Madison Brush reveals what caused Garrison Brown's death. Madison Rose Brush, née Brown, from the popular reality TV show Sister Wives, opened up about the circumstances surrounding her brother Garrison's death. The Brown family has faced their share of challenges, but the loss of Garrison has struck an especially painful chord. Recently, Madison, Garrison's older sister, broke her silence on the matter, offering new insights into the potential factors that led to her brother's death. Madison emphasized that neither bullying nor a lack of love were to blame for the tragedy. Instead, she pointed to Garrison's mental health struggles as the underlying cause. It wasn't bullying, and it also wasn't a lack of love that Garrison had. He was just battling with mental health issues. Garrison also used to feel like he wasn't doing enough. Madison also sends a message out to the world about addressing mental health challenges. I will keep talking about mental health awareness until I'm blue in the face. This message underscores a commitment to change and a hope that by speaking out, others might be spared the pain her family has endured. Her candid discussion also sheds light on the often hidden struggles that can lead to devastating outcomes. Madison's message is clear. Mental health deserves the same attention and care as any physical ailment, and it's time for a societal shift in how these issues are discussed and addressed. Earlier in March, Janelle and Kody Brown shared that their dear Garrison had died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound after battling with mental health issues for a while. All of the Brown family have shared their statements on this somber moment, expressing that they know Garrison is not in pain. As the Brown family continues to navigate their grief, Madison's bravery in speaking out offers a beacon of hope for those facing similar struggles. Her plea for mental health awareness serves as a powerful reminder to break down the stigmas. Savannah Brown is struggling to understand brother Garrison's death. Read her heartbreaking message. Another one of Garrison Brown's siblings has spoken out in heart-shattering fashion. A day after Madison Brush focused on the importance of mental health and honoring Garrison, who took his own life on March 4 at the age of 25. Savannah Brown has now issued her first statement since losing her brother. Be warned, however, it very well may make you cry. I'm having a hard time understanding it, but I know now more than anything that my brother Garrison is no longer in any more pain, Savannah wrote on Instagram Tribute this past Tuesday. Along with the words above and below, Savannah shared photos of Garrison, including one of him holding her when she was just an infant. Every time I see a car that looks like his on the road, I briefly wonder if it's him on his way home from work before I am reminded that he is gone, Savannah continued. According to the Flagstaff Police Department, Garrison killed himself via an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. No foul play is suspected. The reality star was discovered by his 22-year-old brother Gabriel after sending a text message that left loved ones concerned. Continued Savannah, who is the youngest child of Janelle and Kody Brown. When I make PB&Js, I am reminded of him. When I look up at the night sky, he is there. I deeply hope that anyone who may be reading this never underestimates how big of a hole their loss would leave. Persevere for the sake of your family, for the sake of your friends, for the sake of the ones who love you. Such beautiful words from someone in so much pain. Savannah concluded her post by leaving the phone number to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline for anyone who may need it. In addition to Savannah and Madison, Garrison is survived by siblings Logan, Hunter, and Gabriel, as well as 12 half-siblings from Kody's relationships with ex-wives Mary Brown, Christine Brown, and wife Robin Brown. The entire Brown family gathered at Garrison's funeral on March 9, with Mykelti Brown noting that it was the first time that the whole brood had been together in years. On Monday, as previously noted, Maddie shared a video with fans to emphasize the importance of mental health. She did so in the wake of the police report stating that Garrison's roommates said the 25-year-old drank every night and was battling depression at the time of his suicide. Mental health is so important, and I don't think we talk about it enough, she said in part. And I don't think we do enough to bring awareness. It wasn't bullying. It wasn't a lack of love that Garrison had, it was mental health. And I am going to continue talking about mental health and self-care until I am blue in the face. Garrison Brown's sister, Madison Brush, posts video on late brother's mental health struggles. 2 weeks after Sister Wives star Garrison Brown took his life, his sister Madison posted a heartfelt video message about the importance of mental health. The 25-year-old was the son of polygamist Kody Brown and his ex-wife Janelle Brown. The bright spot, as Janelle called him, died by apparent suicide at his Arizona residence. The eldest daughter of Kody and Janelle shared that she's been trying to return to normalcy amid her brother's unexpected demise. In her video message on Instagram, Brush highlighted the factors leading to Garrison's death: mental health and social media. She began, "Mental health is so important, and I don't think we talk about it enough." She continued, "And I don't think we do enough to bring awareness." It wasn't bullying, the sister urged. It wasn't a lack of love that Garrison had, it was mental health, and I am going to continue talking about mental health and self-care until I am blue in the face. The 28-year-old also discussed her late brother's complicated relationship with social media. Social media is not real, it's a highlight reel, and that was something that Garrison and I talked a lot about, Brush recalled. "I know my other siblings and my mom have expressed this, that Garrison used to feel like he wasn't doing enough because he was comparing himself to things on social media, and I don't think that it's real, and we need to remember that." In an emotional Instagram post, Garrison's friend, Bryson Cook, "You told me you'd always be there for me. You said you'd speak at my future wedding and that you'd want us all to live next to each other once we settled down," adding, "I'm mad at you, Robert. I'm mad you left without talking to me one last time. I miss you, buddy." Garrison's mother, Janelle Brown, shared her story of grief with the post, "Kody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown. He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives," asking for privacy. Meanwhile, his sister Brush further shared the family dynamics, where she admitted the siblings may have disagreed on a lot of things. They have put their differences aside to mourn the loss of Garrison. "Time is so precious, and if you're not happy with how you're spending your time and you don't feel fulfilled in life, then I would encourage you to reevaluate," she said. "Thank you to all of you who have shown love and kindness in the last few weeks." The mother of three concluded, "Was Kody Brown a good father? Did Kody Brown give Garrison Brown what he needed? Garrison didn't get what he needed from life, but that's not all Kody's fault. Of course, Kody loved his son. However, their issues were a thorn in Garrison's side. In fact, it's sad but true that they were estranged when Garrison passed away. This is terrible for Kody. He had no way to say goodbye or say I'm sorry. Kody gets so much criticism, but living with that would be so grueling. It's such a heavy burden to carry. There's no closure beyond the horrible realization that a loved one is never coming back." So yes, in some ways, Kody failed his son, but most parents do fail their children sometimes. The truth is that more was going on in Garrison's life. His issues with Kody were one stressor, but there were others. While fans rushed to judgment as Kody seemed so dismissive of his child in the past, they need to look at everything that was going on before he died. Only then can they get a clearer sense of what was affecting Garrison and pushing him towards self-destruction. What was bothering Garrison Brown? Garrison was living with mental health issues. Suicide is an act of despair. Those who commit suicide are dealing with mental illness, whether it's formally diagnosed or not. Their minds override every survival instinct in the body. In addition to mental illness, Garrison allegedly had a drinking problem. Since alcohol's a depressant, using it would have made his problem seem worse. Addiction itself can push a person to take their own life. It feels like a trap they can't get out of. As well, Garrison was rumored to have had problems with an ex. Perhaps he still loved that person and missed them. Kody can't be blamed for all of this. Many people have very rough childhoods and don't make that decision. However, Garrison's issues with his father did hurt him. They were a factor, one of many factors. Garrison was open about his feelings on screen, so no one is putting words in his mouth. That's how he really felt. He thought Kody didn't care enough. Now, sister wives villain Kody has to hear those words reverberating in his head for the rest of his life. The thing is, Garrison didn't hate everything about his upbringing. In fact, during a group text chat that took place shortly before his death, he referenced the good old days. Mary Brown refuses to answer fans' questions about Garrison's death. Sister Wives Mary Brown is not getting into details about Garrison Brown's heartbreaking death. Mary's new Instagram video is problematic to fans. Mary Brown's response to Garrison's passing upset fans, but she chose not to address the details of his death out of respect. Mary thanked fans for condolences, but avoided discussing the tragedy to prevent breaking down emotionally. Some fans criticized Mary for appearing too casual after Garrison's death, while defenders believe she handled the situation gracefully. Sister Wives star Mary Brown's reaction to Robert Garrison Brown's demise in a recent video has upset some of her fans. Janelle Brown and Kody Brown's son Garrison tragically passed away on March 5, 2024. Janelle and Kody addressed Garrison's death via a social media post. While Garrison's parents didn't reveal much, news reports hinted Garrison died of an apparent suicide at his Arizona home. The sister wives remembered Garrison through Instagram in the past week, including Mary, who wrote that Garrison's death was going to leave such a big hole in their lives that it took their breath away. However, Mary Brown has made it clear that she won't respond to questions about what led to Garrison's demise. Mary hosted yet another Fridays with Friends live on her Instagram with her friend Jen Sullivan on March 16, 2024. Mary explained that she and Jen like to chit-chat on Fridays. While at it, Mary said she saw a ton of comments already and thanked fans for their condolences to her family, but added that she was not going to mention these comments for two reasons. One, if I talk about it, I'm gonna cry, Mary added. Mary admits spending time with Brown family has been healing. Mary told her followers that she didn't want to cry. She said that she was not going to go into any detail out of respect for Garrison's mom and the family. Mary requested Sister Wives viewers not to ask such questions because she was not going to answer them. Mary noted, "It's been a week. We'll just say that, and she would appreciate it if fans gave them privacy." She added how she was able to spend time together last week, which was good in terms of healing in some ways for so many of us. "I just want to respect the family and I hope that you all respect us." Mary wanted to respect everyone and not want to cry, which were the two main reasons behind her not talking about Garrison's heartbreaking death. She still thanked the fans for the respect that the fans show to their family. After Mary shared her video on her Instagram feed, several fans reached out to her in the comments. However, a top comment by G_Wyckoff77 reads, "Imagine laughing and joking around like this less than 2 weeks after someone you considered to be a son died." Some of Mary's followers sent her their condolences while sharing stories of their own grief. However, not a lot of them were happy to see Mary laughing with her friend during the live, and in turn not showing respect to Garrison's biological mother. The casualness in Mary's approach seemed to have irked these Sister Wives fans who expected her to have taken a month-long hiatus before returning to social media and posting her usual content. Still, Mary's defenders do think she didn't do anything disrespectful in how she addressed the family's loss because she seemingly did it gracefully. Kody and Robin's bitter fans found a way in. Sister Wives stars Kody Brown and Robin Brown's silence hasn't stopped some fans from finding a way to infiltrate the only couple left from the polygamous marriage on the TLC series. They are also the only two who stopped posting on social media a few years back. The only posts you can find for Kody in the last few years are the combined announcements with his ex-wives regarding their split. And of course, he also posted in tandem with Janelle Brown an announcement of the family's tragic loss of their son, Garrison Brown. Kody Brown and Robin Brown keep to themselves. Kody Brown and Janelle Brown both posted identical announcements about the death of their son, Robert Garrison Brown. They asked their Sister Wives fans for privacy for the family during this time of mourning. Since then, Janelle, Christine Brown, and Mary Brown posted thoughts and tributes regarding Garrison Brown's untimely death. In turn, those posts gathered many comments expressing heartfelt condolences. Several of the Sister Wives' adult children also shared their tributes and thoughts over Garrison's life, as well as his death, but Kody and Robin remain quiet. It looks as if the comment section is shut off on Kody Brown's announcement, but that didn't stop fans who found another way in. Kody and Robin shut the virtual door to comments. Kody Brown invited the world in to watch the daily activities of his polygamous family. At first, Sister Wives demonstrated how Kody's family was much like any normal family, except he had 4 wives. The kids were thriving and all the wives seemed relatively happy. But that changed. Over the last few seasons, fans found Kody Brown's treatment of his wives appalling. Plus, during the COVID lockdown, the fans thought his attitude towards some of his adult kids was awful. So the man who spiked the nation's curiosity for one big happy family with 4 wives suddenly started to tank in popularity. Robin Brown, who remained by his side, was seen as the wife who took him away from the other women. So Robin wasn't a fan favorite either. It seemed to Sister Wives fans that the editing stopped protecting Robin Brown from herself during the last season. They aired scenes unlike ever before, leaving fans to believe that she was once behind a wall of editing. But that wall seemed to come down, and some fans even thanked the network for exposing Robin Brown this way. But no matter what happened, Robin Brown and her once-shared husband didn't post online. Because of this, fans had no posts of theirs to go to and comment, but they found a way just the same. Kody and Robin invited fans, and many Sister Wives fans feel that Kody Brown opened a can of worms for himself by creating a reality show around the daily life of his family. So as fans watched the show, they felt they had a right to comment on what they witnessed on the screen. After all, Kody made his life an open book. Then, in exchange, the 5 spouses collected salaries for doing this. So in a roundabout way, many fans think Kody got what he asked for. He had a popular show and was making money from it. But because of all the drama, fans' comments became condemning toward Kody and Robin. So they stopped posting, likely to avoid those comments. But the Sister Wives fans got crafty. After the death of Garrison Brown, without any posts from Robin or Kody, the fans couldn't drop comments for these two. They could pass along thoughts on posts by Janelle, Christine, and Mary. For these 3 ladies, the fans offered condolences and comforting comments directed toward their grief. Fans come in the virtual back door. So when the fans couldn't comment on new posts from Robin and Kody, they went to some of their old posts. These posts date back years. Back to the time when Robin and Kody frequently used the online world, much like the 3 original wives of the Sister Wives series do today. But it's easy to see what Robin and Kody might have wanted to avoid. Some fans offered condolences over the death of Garrison Brown on their old posts, but others pointed the finger at this couple. So Kody and Robin left no avenue for fans to post today via new posts, but they didn't turn off the comment section of their old posts. This gives the fans a virtual backdoor to open and share their thoughts on Garrison Brown's death. So no matter how they may have tried, Robin Brown and Kody Brown still couldn't stop the comments from the viewers of this TLC series.